Hey guys, I hope everyone is doing good and sorry for not uploading many Battlefield videos. I've been super busy with friends and moving to my girlfriend's parents' house so we don't have to pay rent before going to Austria, Vienna. But I got a good one here for you guys to get back into things, an interesting commentary and a 100+ kill game. So I've never done a commentary where I'm discussing a specific topic or idea, but I just got to talk about this with you guys and see what your thoughts are. First, a few statistics. Battlefield 4 was released October 2013, and yesterday I checked the amount of current online players for all platforms, and PC only had 24,000 to 25,000 people playing. And this is slowly declining with more new games coming out, and games like Counter-Strike Global Offensive becoming more and more popular. Counter-Strike Global Offensive was released October 2012, and yesterday I also checked the amount of current online players on Steam, and there was around 466,000 people playing, and this is increasing every day, and especially around huge tournaments and Steam sales. Other popular games that are huge in the competitive scene and on Twitch are Dota 2, which was released in July 2013, and League of Legends, which was released in October of 2009. Dota 2 peaked at 765,000 people playing yesterday, and well, League of Legends is the most played game in the world, and both of these games, just like Counter-Strike Global Offensive, are still growing every day. So, as you can see, Battlefield 4 was released around the same time as all of these, other than League of Legends, which was released quite a long time ago. So I guess the overall question is, why is Battlefield 4 so dead so fast compared to these three games, which are still growing and growing really fast? Though Battlefield 4 had many problems at launch and still does even now, which sucks, the first thoughts that come to my mind is that these three games are very skill-based and built for esports, and Battlefield is just, it's not. It's purely a casual game. The environments in these three games are designed very well for competitive matches, but the Battlefield maps are not designed for competitive small game mode matches. They are designed for these, massive full army battles, and they've just cut small areas out of each giant map and said, here you go. Since the map design problem should be an easy fix, the only thing I want to talk about is the skill-based problem. Now, when I say skill-based, I mean a game that is easy to pick up and start playing. Like, the overall concept and the controls are easy to understand and pick up quickly, but to master the game and to get to a professional level is extremely difficult and would take hours and hours and hours of studying, learning, practicing, and playing. Good examples of skill-based games are, of course, the three games that I've already talked about: Dota 2, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, and League of Legends. And another new but really fun, very skill-based game, Rocket League, that just came out, and it's like growing like crazy. Of course, there are many other skill-based games out there, but these are definitely the biggest. And while Rocket League is small and new, it's just so damn fun I had to throw it in there. So before continuing this commentary, I'll just be talking about the differences between CSGO and Battlefield 4, since they're both first-person shooters, unlike Dota 2 and League of Legends. And my mindset is coming from a competitive background and someone wanting Battlefield to become, a huge esport, and with hundreds of thousands of players playing on a regular basis well after a year or two. When Battlefield 4 came out, so many of my buddies stopped playing right away because the game was just too easy. It was too easy because there is barely no recoil on most of the weapons. You don't need to aim for the head or burst fire to win most gun battles. And the obvious reason, the game had so many problems, but like I said before, we won't go into that. This compared to CSGO, which you need hundreds of hours of practice to master each weapon's different recoil and spray pattern, along with learning when to walk or run, quiet or loud, and things like pre-firing spots you know the enemy will be, and aiming your crosshair at the head level at all times, just when you're walking or running around. I feel like in Battlefield there are, of course, moments when you make a 6-shot kill streak or a clutch moment, but for the most part, those come down to luck, some skill, obviously, and just doing the same thing over and over again. Eventually, you're just gonna make something crazy happen. In CSGO, when you get an ace, a sick turnaround kill, or just those clean entry headshots, or, a clutch 1v3 defuse, you get so much joy out of it, and the desire to accomplish those is much greater. Yes, it can come down to luck and the enemy's player's skill level, but that's where the ranks come into play. Along with playing over and over again to try and master this game, you are also trying to rank up to play against better and better players. In Battlefield, rank doesn't really matter since anyone can get to the max level. They just need to play forever, so there is really no huge desire to get to a higher rank. When it comes to the competitive Battlefield 4 scene, well, there really isn't one. There definitely are some good teams out there and some amazing players that are way above everyone else, but the skill gap is still very small, meaning pretty much anyone who can destroy in public servers can eventually destroy in competitive matches without much practice or training. Obviously, there are so many factors that go into games being popular and being huge in esports, but I truly think that the main change that Battlefield series needs to make is increasing the skill needed to master this game. This will bring in more people who want to challenge, who want to be like the pros, and who want to be those pros, you know, train hard and work on everything, every little thing in the game to be able to take on the best teams. I know EA and DICE are pretty lazy and want to make a straightforward game that they can make every year just like Call of Duty and get lots of sales right out the gate, which I'm sure they have, lucky bastards, but it's definitely not working, as you can see by the number of people playing and the number of people who bought Battlefield Hardline, which is pretty much dead already. Hopefully this has all made sense how I explained it. I've just been thinking about it a lot lately, and I needed to get off my mind and see what you guys think about it. So tell me what you think in the comment section down below, and I hope you enjoyed this round of lockers with the F2000, which, by the way, is a beast gun. See you in the next video, guys.
Bring the action.